This is the murder of Jennifer Nalley. Jennifer Nalley was born on July 19, 1976 to Jack and Nancy Nalley in Half Moon Bay, California, and later moved to Austin, Texas. She was the only child for Jack and Nancy. Jennifer was loved beyond measures. From the moment she entered this world, she was free-spirited and full of life and spread love and joy to anyone she met. Jennifer was the founder of Texas Roller Girls, who helped reignited roller derby from a niche oddity into an international phenomenon. Jennifer was known in the skating world as Pixie Toretti. Jennifer also taught math at a local high school, and any group that she was involved in, she would later be known as the smartest person in that group. She was extremely intelligent, but never cocky or arrogant. In November 2015, Jennifer moved to Driggs, Idaho to take care of her ailing grandparents. Following year, on July 2016, a tragic event will take place. Jennifer's body was found riddled with bullets at her cabin in Driggs, Idaho. At the time of her death, Jennifer was in a relationship with Eric Holson. She was also pregnant with his child. As loved and admired as Jennifer was, she never had a lot of enemies, and of course her death would come of a shock throughout Driggs, Idaho, and Austin, Texas. So many of Jennifer's loved ones and friends was heartbroken by her demise, especially her parents, Jack and Nancy Nalley. After discovering Jennifer's body in the cabin near her grandparents' home, and the police were called to process the crime scene, they quickly zoned in on Eric Holson, who was already in custody over a drunk driving accident. Eric Holson would later admit to killing Jennifer Nalley, and he described to police how he emptied every single bullet from his gun into her body to make sure that she was dead. Eric never once came across the police as being remorseful for what he did, for killing his unborn child and the woman that loved him. Initially, after being charged with Jennifer murder, Eric did not enter in a plea, and he was denied bail as well. Jennifer's uncle, John Niendorf, moved to Driggs in mid-January of 2017 to care for his parents following Jennifer's death. Niendorf was visiting in July when Jennifer was killed. He said she went to the 4th of July celebration and held his daughter during the fireworks. Just a few hours later, she would be dead. My kids have nightmare about it for a long time, he said. Whenever I leave the house, they get so afraid I won't come back like Jennifer. Niendorf viewed Jennifer more like a sister than a niece, for the simple fact that he was 10 years older than her, and they used to play together when she was younger. It was just so horrible for the family. The loss of Jennifer would stay with them for years. Niendorf said that he couldn't fathom the thought of ever walking into the cabin again, although it was on his parents' property. He couldn't even look into the direction that the cabin was located because it brought so much pain to him. And the same sentiment is shared by Jennifer's parents, Jack and Nancy Nalley. In February 2017, Eric Holson's attorney looked for a motion to dismiss the case because he said that he was forced by the detective at the time that interviewed him to admit that he shot Jennifer by the type of question he was asked. A motion to dismiss the trial was denied. Later evidence would indeed prove that Eric was there at the time of Jennifer's death, and he was the one that pulled the trigger that killed her. Also, DNA evidence would later confirm this as well. Eric Holson, originally from Jackson, Wyoming, was charged with 2 counts of first-degree murder in the death of Jennifer and her unborn child. Jennifer's autopsy revealed that she was shot several times by a .45 caliber gun. It took almost 3.5 years for Eric Holson to be brought to trial for the death of Jennifer. It was a long and drawn-out wait for the family, as their heart continued to ache knowing that Eric had not been sentenced yet for the murder of their beloved Jennifer. On May 15th, 2019, Eric Martin Olsen was sentenced to 25 years to life in prison for the death of Jennifer and their unborn child. His attorneys will later appeal the decision, saying that the punishment was too harsh, but their attempt would prove unsuccessful. Court would upheld Eric's punishment and sentencing. Eric's attorneys believing that his sentencing was excessive is appalling. Eric emptied out all the bullets in his gun into Jennifer's body and claimed the life of their unborn child was very, very excessive and should not be overlooked or taken lightly. The crime that Eric had committed was the work of a monster. He robbed his child of life and all the possibility that that child could have been in this world. He robbed a woman that was striving and was successful and intelligent and did so well for her community and for all those around her from the beautiful life that she had created for herself. Unlike many victims, after their passing, we wonder what they could have been in later years. We knew exactly what Jennifer could have been and what she was. She was a phenomenal human being, a super intelligent woman that gave so much to this world. My prayers and condolences goes out to Jack and Nancy Nalley for the loss of their only child. May Jennifer's soul continue to rest in peace and her light shine forever. Until next time on the Meaningful Talk Crime Doc, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and I'll catch up with you guys later in the comment section.